Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives 2 written messages from President of Mauritania and Vice President of the United Arab Emirates, handed to His Highness Said Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Said. The State Council discusses the project of Omani penal law. Civil pension and social security authorities in GCC countries discuss in Muscat the strategy and mechanisms of dealing with media means. And the Ministry of Education discusses the appliance of Students' Affairs regulation in the governmental schools. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Majesty King Abdullah II Ibn al-Hussein of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan on his country's 70th independence anniversary. His Majesty the Sultan has also sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Mauricio Macri of Argentina on his country's National Day. And His Majesty sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Tin Kyo of Myanmar on his election as the new president of the country. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received a written message from His Excellency Mohammed Ould Abdulaziz, President of the Islamic Republic of Mauritania. The message was handed over to His Highness Said Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, when he met with His Excellency Ahmed Dawood, Minister of Islamic Affairs and Education, envoy of the Mauritania President, who conveyed his greetings and good wishes to His Majesty the Sultan, the government, and for the Omani nation more progress and prosperity. The meeting touched upon the means of supporting bilateral cooperation between the two brotherly countries, a number of issues and latest developments on regional and international arenas, and matters of common concern. His Highness Said Fahad informed the guest of His Majesty's greetings to the Mauritanian nation. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos also received a written message from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President of the United Arab Emirates, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai. The message was delivered to His Highness Said Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, when he met with His Excellency Mohammed bin Sultan Al Suwaidi, the UAE ambassador accredited to the Sultanate. His Excellency conveyed greetings of the leadership in UAE and their good wishes to His Majesty the Sultan, the government and the Omani citizens of development and welfare. Talks touched upon the brotherly relations between the two countries, in addition to reviewing the current situation on the regional level and matters of mutual concern. From his side, His Highness Said Fahad conveyed His Majesty's greetings and best wishes to the leadership and the government of the United Arab Emirates and to the Emirati citizens, further progress and prosperity. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Eminence Sheikh Ahmed bin Hamad Al Khalili, Grand Mufti of the Sultanate, presides tomorrow over the opening of the Supreme Court premises located in Al Gubra area opposite to Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. The premises consists of administrative offices, waiting rooms, deliberation and sentencing halls, meetings and seminars halls, a library and litigant service auditorium. The establishment of the premises comes within the direct and continuous attention of His Majesty the Sultan to the judicial appendix and to provide an integrated and sophisticated infrastructure that supports judicial work and embodies the Supreme Court status in the judicial system. The State Council discussed the Omani penal draft law in its session today. The law came to balance between the enormity of criminal acts and penalties. The session also discussed the provisions of the law related to life imprisonment, as well as crimes committed outside the Sultanate. It also discussed the traffic law, which focused on the fines and penalties of traffic violations. The sessions further reviewed topics related to child abuse. The Omani penal law is considered one of the most significant laws that aims to organize the community as well as preserve the rights of the citizens and individuals, in addition to ensure their freedom and keeping the country safe and secure. His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Saidi, Minister of Health, chaired the 69th World Health Assembly, which started in Geneva yesterday. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Rubey.
The annual World Health Assembly meeting commenced yesterday in Geneva with attendance of delegations from all WHO member states. The meeting focuses on specific health agenda prepared by the Executive Board. His Excellency Dr. Ahmed Al Saidi, Minister of Health, was elected to chair this year's 69th World Health Assembly meeting. The Sultanate has been chosen due to the development made in the health system. On the sideline of the meeting, Dr. Ahmed Al Saidi met with Dr. Margaret Chan, WHO Director General, in which Dr. Chan congratulated Dr. Saidi for his position as the chairman of the current session. She also praised the significant health progress in the Sultanate, as well as the Sultanate's concern for the health issues at the regional and international levels. In the same context, Dr. Saidi met also with the Chinese health minister. During the meeting, the two sides addressed the distinguished bilateral relations between the two countries and the means of developing them in the field of health. The meeting also discussed the views on the importance of exchanging experiences and medical staff in various branches of medicine and the participation in medical seminars and conferences held in both countries in order to strengthening the cooperation and exchanging visit between specialists. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Rubai, Sultanate of Oman Television.
The Sultanate, represented by the Ministry of Health, hosted the 18th regional meeting of directors of laboratories concerned with polio in the Middle East region. It aimed to provide the lab supervisors with the latest updates regarding the polio virus, as well as the latest developments in the diagnosis of this virus. The meeting also praised the efforts exerted by the Ministry of Health in the eradication of this disease that reflects the full obligation towards the implementation of the decisions of World Health Organization to achieve a world free from polio. Establishing a strategy for the media of social insurances and pensions for GCC countries topped the discussions of the 12th Periodic Seminar for Civil, Pensional and Social Security Authorities. The seminar, which was held in Muscat, also reviewed aspects related to the media side in order to refine social security in the society. The two-day seminar aimed to promote insurance culture within the GCC countries, strengthen cooperation among media institutions in the GCC social insurance and pension establishments with the local and Gulf media, as well as raising the profile and culture of social insurance and pensions and emphasizing the advanced stage they reached in the media field. The seminar also aimed to cooperate with the media organizations and websites and invest them in the media of social insurance and pensions. The seminar includes several sessions on social insurance and pension systems with the participation of specialists, experts, and media professionals. Under the theme Practice, Principles, Application and Effectiveness, the education meeting, which is held by the Ministry of Education, discussed applying student affairs regulations in government schools. The meeting, which witnessed the participation of 300 education specialists, aimed to emphasize on the partnership principle among employees working in the education system and the importance of applying it in the student affairs regulations. The educational meeting aimed to acquaint participants with the systems of education indices, students' admission, attendance at schools, and students' discipline in government schools. Still to come in our news bulletin. The Omani Fine Arts Association held an exhibition in Muscat to mark the 400th death anniversary of William Shakespeare.
في رمضان
وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين.
أين محمد وصحبه؟ أين ذهب؟
للبيت رب يحميه، للبيت رب يحميه.
في رمضان
أنا ما حد يقدر يجبرني على شيء أنا ما ودي فيه.
الحين هذا ولد خالي راشد؟
إذا راشد على حياته ما قعد ولده عنده، تبينا إحنا نلفيه؟
في رمضان
Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The main committee for Agile College project discussed in its 17th meeting the initial planning schemes for the college facilities. The committee reviewed 3 drafts of planning schemes, which included facilities of decorative wood, metal and textile arts disciplines, in addition to the supporting facilities of the college. During the meeting, the budget of the project was reviewed, in addition to the version before the final draft of the regulation of the college, prior to its submission to the concerned bodies for approval. The meeting was chaired by Her Excellency Sheikha Aisha bin Khalfan Al Siabia, chairperson of the Public Authority for Crafts Industries and the chairperson of the main committee for Agile College project. Enhancing communication between voluntary traders and entrepreneurs, the Public Authority for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Development, RIADA, organized a work session entitled Inspiration and Success, aimed to support voluntary work in qualifying SMEs owners and entrepreneurs. The session, on its 3rd version, focused on the importance of commercial volunteering in various economic sectors and the future vision of logistics projects being witnessed by the Sultanate during the upcoming phase, in addition to developing specialized jobs, namely accounting, marketing, as well as export and import of local products. The session also reviewed training programs provided by RIADA e-portal, which presented consultations and economic dimensions of investments in various economic fields as innovation and foundation lead to develop SMEs projects for its betterment. A conference on the investment in date palm sector reality and prospects continues for the second day in Muscat. The second day conference sessions focus on modern techniques used in storing, processing and marketing dates and palm trees products. The conference sessions also discuss investing modern techniques to combat insects affecting the dates. It has dwelt on the role of the Public Authority for Craft Industries in developing craft industries related to date palm trees. In a statement to the Sultanate of Oman Radio and Television, His Excellency Dr. Fuad bin Jafar Al Sajjani, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth, said that the Tissue Culture Laboratory contributes in 1 million palm trees project with 40,000 palm seedlings annually. He as well pointed out that the ministry seeks to prepare agricultural lands and will plant new palm trees after removing old and unproductive ones. The Omani Fine Arts Association held an exhibition in Muscat that included portraits reflecting plays of the English poet and playwright William Shakespeare. It came to mark the 400th anniversary of his death. 14 Omani artists studied the works of literature of William Shakespeare during a one-month workshop, and then they worked on artistic portraits that highlighted his 37 plays, including Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Merchant of Venice, and many others. The Omani Society for Writers and Literates organized a lecture on the geological wonders of Oman and its environmental systems. It came to discuss the mechanisms of developing scientific tourism that seeks to explore the new geological sites of the Sultanate. It also reviewed the ways to benefit from these sites in tourism as well as economy. It further focused on ways of preserving these sites in addition to spread the culture of scientific exploration. Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear to partially cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the Governorate of Dhofar and generally clear over rest of the Sultanate with chances of high clouds over the southeastern coast. Low clouds and fog late at night and early morning are expected over the governorates of Sharqiya and Wusta. Winds will be northeasterly light to moderate along the coastal areas of Sea of Oman, while it will be southwesterly moderate to active along the coastal areas of the Arabian Sea. Rest of the Sultanate will be westerly to northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be moderate to rough along the coasts overlooking the Arabian Sea and the Governorate of South Sharqiya with a maximum wave height of 2.5 meters. Along the coasts of Sea of Oman, it will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives 2 written messages from President of Mauritania and Vice President of the United Arab Emirates, handed to His Highness Said Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Said. The State Council discusses the project of Omani penal law. Civil pension and social security authorities in GCC countries discuss in Muscat the strategy and mechanisms of dealing with media means. And the Ministry of Education discusses the appliance of Students' Affairs regulation in the governmental schools. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.